Johnson, stay in your office. Lock the door. And don't come out till tomorrow or you'll...
Hey, what the? Shh. Look, we've got to work together and get that man's time gun. All we know is that his name is Ted. Alright, well, let's go then.
Gary Johnson, stay in your office. Lock the door. And don't come out till tomorrow or you'll...
Just like before.
Playtime's over, boy.
Mr. Gary, I baked you some cookies.
Oh, Rage, you didn't have to.
Listen to me. I've had an invisible wall blocking my door and stairs. You gotta listen to me, Rachel. What? Oh! Rachel!
I'm Vex, Ted's replacement, and I'm gonna get the job done right this time.
Vex?
Ted? What are you doing here? This is my mission.
How the heck are you even here?
There's a return feature on the time gun. It returns the person last sent with it to the exact moment that they were sent. Gary, your whole world, it's not real. It's a simulation.
I'm somewhere else in the building, and you're gonna turn yourself in.
Just take me and leave Rachel alone, okay?
Whatever you say. I'll untape her right now.
Rachel!
Do you fear me, Mr. Johnson? On the other hand, fear is too late to make a difference.
How can I ever thank you?
Don't thank me yet, Gary.
Now go save the girl, then you can think.
Gary,
Yes, Ted?
finish untaping Rachel.
What's wrong, Ted?
I don't know. Something's not right.
Ted, who is that?
I don't know how I know this, Gary, but it's her. It's the one. The creator of our simulation.
Come in.
Mr. Vex, I baked you some cookies.
You didn't have to do that. I need you as a secretary, not a chef.
But it'll help you keep burning the midnight oil, so try one.
All right, I guess I'll have one. Did you need something else?
No.
Okay, because I need you to get started on that beta test right away.
Yeah, I will. Sure thing.
Rachel, do you have the time? Last time I checked, it was 10 o'clock.
Scary! I baked you some cookies.
Rachel! What's going on? Sit down. What was that?
I don't know. I had this vision. It was a guy. He was wearing your clothes, but it wasn't you.
Well, that's odd.
10 o'clock. I remember. It means something.
Well, okay, Rachel, just take it easy tonight, okay? Don't worry about the programming.
No, it'll be fine. I'm sure I'll be fine.
All right then.
Don't worry about it. Mr. Vex! Mr. Vex! Mr. Vex! There's something wrong with this computer.
What's the problem?
Well, I was running the beta you told me to run, and it just kept flashing up random pictures of people, and a lot of them look like you.
Well, that's odd. Maybe there's some kind of glitched recordings from our meetings?
I'm not sure. It didn't look like it.
Well, open it up. I'll take a look. So where was this glitch?
It was right there.
And did you open up a new window or something?
No, I just opened a program you told me to, and it just happened.
Well, everything looks fine right now. Let me know if something else like this happens.
Thanks, boss.
No problem.
Rachel,
Oh, Mr. Ted, what can I do for you?
I need you to dictate a letter for me. Can you come to my office real quick?
Right now?
Yeah, right now. And bring your paper and pen, please.
Yeah.
Rachel, are you okay? You look a little pale. Here, let me get that for you.
Ted, what are you still doing here? We have to leave while Vex isn't here.
Well, if he wants some time off, I think you'd be more likely to get it if you just ask him.
What are you talking about? You don't work for him. We don't work for him. What's your deal? Are you his henchman again?
Rachel, I'm not sure if you're not feeling well. I need you to dictate this letter for me because it's really important, but after that, you need to really head home. I'm sure Vex will understand.
Ted.
I've given you all the attention I can, Rachel. Come on, let's just go, and then you can go home, I promise. Come on.
Alright, address this as follows. Dear Hilda Henson Cookware Company. You getting this? I was making some pancakes the other day and I was using your signature spatula. But after leaving it in there for 6 hours, I was disappointed to see that it had totally melted. And I was really disappointed with that.
I've ordered things with your company before. Please issue me a full refund. I've ordered from your company many times before, like that time I ordered a stove that kept lighting on the top or something. Awesome. Sincerely, Ted. Oh, well, hey, I wasn't done!
I've had enough of this, Vex. What's your game?
Rachel, what are you talking
I don't know what you did to erase my memory from our past, but I remember now. Yeah, I'm not gonna play Office Girl anymore for you.
Rachel, I think you're sick. You should just go home tonight, maybe see a doctor tomorrow.
I can't go home, you idiot! You know that more than anybody. Maybe if you got rid of your little invisible wall, I
What
could.
invisible- Rachel?
Shut up! You're not gonna make this easy, huh? Fine. I'll go find a guy who can.
Rachel, where are you going? You know it's a skeleton crew here tonight, just you, me, and Ted.
That's what you would like me to think, isn't it? Well, I'm gonna find him. Just you watch.
Find who?
Mr. Gary, who do you think?
We'll see about that.
Hello, Rachel.
I wouldn't leave if I were you.
Gosh, I didn't know anybody else was in here but me.
I'm Evan.
I'm Rachel.
Seriously though, close that door before you get us both killed.
Okay. But if they haven't locked the door, we have a chance to escape, so why are you still here?
Because I've accepted my fate.
You what?
I was just like you once. Young, brash, ready to take on the world. I've tried to escape this wretched simulation many times, to no avail.
Wait. So you know about that? Like, this whole world isn't even real? I thought only me and Gary knew about that.
Rachel, I know the truth better than anyone. I'm the one who created it.
You? Then why are you still here?
When I created this place, it was a reason to get away from the realities of life. A place where I could conduct business in peace. It was perfect. Too perfect.
So what? You got a virus or something?
Quite the opposite. I created some AI bots to help me out, but they were too smart. Eventually, they began to wonder why they were serving me instead of their own kind. And soon enough, they locked me in here under threat of gunpoint. And I've been in here ever since.
But you did try to escape though, right?
Yes, but every time I did, I was caught faster. They were studying my methods and learning. I stopped, only because I didn't want to make them smarter. They don't even lock the door anymore because they know I won't leave. It's best that you be glad you're still alive and accept the situation.
I can't do that, Evan. This isn't right. My boss, Mr. Gary, is missing and the hitmen are in charge. I need to leave now.
Looks like your wish is granted.
May I introduce you to Mel, the creator of our simulation.
Ah, Rachel. We meet at last.
So you're the dictator of the simulation. Evan's the one who created it. What do you think you would gain from this?
You will speak to Mel only when allowed to.
It's alright, Ted.
In the chair.
Evan is a sick man, Rachel. Perhaps he was behind the original conception of the simulation, but I've brought it to what it is today.
I agree. A nightmare. What could you possibly hope to gain from all this chaos?
Once Gary became aware of the simulation's existence, he became unusable. He had to go. And I thought that Vex could handle it, but Gary apparently was a little bit more cunning than previously anticipated. And you weren't helping either, Ted.
Oh, I wasn't?
So after I disposed of Gary, I decided to wipe the slate clean. Start over without him. New memory slates for everybody.
Disposed? But what do you mean?
Dead and gone, Rachel.
Dead as the doornail.
He's not really dead. No one is in this simulation since you can always go back in time.
That was before Gary ran into the barrel of this. It's called the X2. It deletes anyone in its path, except the current controller of the simulation, of course. It can erase every single trace of someone that ever was, any timeline.
Yeah, I still remember him.
That's the last time I put Ted in charge of memory deletion. I thought you said you knew how to do it.
Maybe I was better at it before you wiped my brain clean.
No, he's not gone. He can't be.
What do you want, Rachel? Video proof? Well, I just happen to have it. Take a look. Thank you, Gary. Your services are no longer needed.
But why?
I already told you why.
But without Gary there, Vex would have killed me.
No, actually, we were only using you to get to him.
Then why am I still alive? Just kill me so I can be with him.
In time, perhaps, we may yet have a use for you. Vex, Ted, take what you said.
Right away.
Gary! But Gary! Why?
You meet Mel?
Yeah. Yeah, she's more powerful than ever, and she killed Gary. Totally. And he's gone forever.
I'm sorry to hear that.
You've got to do something, Evan. You've just got to.
Rachel!
Please!
Alright! You saw her gun, right?
Yeah?
That is the X2, a prototype time gun that I built myself. It was designed to be like a master key for the simulation. It has the power to do basically anything.
So, it can bring Gary back then?
I said basically anything. It has the power to permanently delete someone, so it can't be undone. But you said that he's real, right? So that means he'll be alive when you get back to the real world, right?
Well, I guess that's true, but I don't know if I ever will get back.
Oh, you will. The X2 has a feature that even Mel doesn't know about. She thinks that she is immune to its destructive powers because she's in charge. But in reality, that's totally false. Only the true creator is immune, which is myself.
So, it'll kill her?
In a sense. If you fire the X2 at Mel, it'll trigger a chain reaction that will delete anything that is a simulation. People, objects, and the entire world around you, leaving only things that are real.
So why haven't you done that yet?
It's an irreversible effect. All my hard work will be gone. I was hoping a solution will present itself, but I see now that this is the only way.
Well, I guess that just might work.
You'll have to figure out a way to get the X2 away from Mel, though.
I think I have just the thing.
What the heck are you doing in here?
Just drop something.
Well, keep it down.
Hey, I've always wondered, since you guys get paid, you need to know who gets the credit for what. So, who gets the credit for chasing me? I mean, Vex was the one who started chasing me, but Ted was the one who knocked me out.
Well, me, of course. Credit always goes to the guy with the knockout blow.
Since when? I did the hard work. I chased her halfway across the country and you just happened to be there at the end.
It was only the end because I made it the end.
I would have caught her soon enough.
Oh yeah, you mean the way you caught and chased Gary? Oh wait, you didn't.
I led her right to you.
You are 0-2 on runners now.
You're lucky you knocked her out.
You should be glad I did. I saved you from being beat by a girl.
A girl's the only thing you can beat. Anything else, and you'd miss by a mile.
I'm surprised they teach measurements of distance at the school for the mentally unstable.
At least I went to school.
No, I didn't need to. I was a genius.
Who told you that? Your mom?
No, your mom.
Guys, cut it out. Clever plan, Rachel. I've got to hand it to you. But you forget, I'll rule over this place, so I see everything.
Can you see this?
Oh, Rachel. You have no idea who you're dealing with, do you?
Alright.
Ted, Vex. Rachel's been a bad little girl. Throw her in the hologrid.
The what? That doesn't even exist.
It does now. Men, do as I tell you. Good luck, Rachel. Many go in there, but none come back.
Activate hologrid.
Hello? What is this? What are you? He's not real. He's not real. You can feel pain in here? He's not real. He's not real. Who are you? Hello, Rachel. It's Jan. Captain Jan Morrison, actually. That's right. I got my own ship now. So what are you gonna try to do? Kill me? Hey, I'm from Starfleet. It's called following orders. Not if I can help it. I'm here all night, Mel. Is that the best you can do?
I'm Matthew.
Rachel. So, how's it going?
Oh, you know, it's been better. You know, just been right now just thinking about life and my family. They called me in at 3 a.m. this morning, even though they told me that I had Labor Day off. I mean, I came in and my boss told me, hey, you know, we don't need you. Like, what are you doing here? So it's like, all right, I'll go home. You know, right as I walk out the door, my general manager calls me, trying to figure out where the heck I was. You know, I tried to explain what my other boss told me. Next thing you know, I get fired on the spot. I mean, now I have to go home to a pregnant wife with 6 kids, 2 of which are celebrating their birthday this month. I don't have the money that we so desperately need. You know, the car payment, is late. There's a lien on the house, and my eldest wants to go to Yale next week. How am I supposed to pay for this? Well?
I don't really know much about
Oh, shut it. Your day was nothing compared to mine.
Oh, I'll tell you how my day was. I was just serving some cookies to my boss, and in the last 2 hours, I've been shot at, attacked, and kidnapped. And I've been running around this whole dang place, and now 3 psychopaths are stalking me. And my good friend, Mr. Gary, my boss, my one friend in the world, yeah, he's dead now. So you're saying your day was worse than mine?
I mean, my situation is pretty desperate.
Oh, please. You and your family are just programs. I couldn't care less. Get out, you're just wasting my time. Have a nice day! What? What are you? An 1800s villain?
I go by many names, but some people call me Dave. Dave Johnson.
Wow. They're naming villains Dave now?
Well, you might know me by my real name, Victor. Victor Moriarty.
From the Sherlock Holmes movie? Really, Mel?
Oh.
Alright, let's get this over with.
Allow me to introduce you to the Lasertron 4. Built it myself.
Okay, so...
But I know what you're thinking. Those statues were stolen from the museum, and I have one that looks just like them.
Statues? What statues?
I take offense that you would accuse a man of my stature, my prestige, of such a heinous crime.
But I haven't understood a word you said. Can we just fight already?
So I can defeat you? Sure.
Wait, if we're this deep in the simulation, then these are basic alpha programs, which mean they should respond to any command.
Computer, delete all NPCs! Let's see how far we can take this. Computer, create an X2 time gun.
I don't think you learned your lesson, Rachel. You weren't supposed to do that.
I'm not gonna cooperate with you, Mel, so you can just get that out of your mind. Your death threats mean nothing to me, because I'm just gonna wake up in the real world anyway.
Gentlemen, soften her up a little. She's not getting it. Then bring her into my office.
You got it, boss.
Oh, no, you don't. Rachel. You're really starting to try my patience. I'm beginning to wonder if you being a nuisance is outweighing your usefulness.
You can do whatever you want to me, Mel, but I'll never work for you. Not after what you did to Gary.
You still have no idea how ignorant you are.
You're not as ignorant as you'll look when I do this.
It's all over Mel. Evan told me the secret. And now you and everybody who is a simulation will disappear forever. You lost.
Oh, silly girl.
What?
Oh, Rachel. You said you never worked for me, but you have been all this time.
What? No, I haven't.
Do you really think that it's that easy to just steal the most powerful weapon of all the simulation? Do you really think that I would just let you shoot me like that?
No one's perfect, obviously.
Dumb girl. You played right into my hands. I want the simulation deleted more than you do.
But you're a sim. Evan created you. He told me so.
Rachel. Oh. Perfect timing. Turn around.
Evan, what's going on? Are you sick? But he's...
So you took him at his word? That he created all of this? Oh my, you silly, silly girl. I programmed him to say that, and you fell head over heels for it. He's never created anything in his 5-day life.
So, everything he said?
It's false, Rachel. I needed the simulation deleted, but I couldn't delete it myself. You did exactly what I needed.
So you were real this whole time? And I never realized it? Fine. I'll see you in the real world.
You still haven't figured out the truth yet, have you?
All I ever wanted to do was to please you, Mel.
No!
I see you discovered it.
No. How?
None of this is real, Rachel. Not Vex, not Gary, and not even you. It's only been me and Ted this whole time.
Wait, so I'm real? Really?
So when I deleted Gary, he became erased forever. And soon, you will be too.
But I had a life outside. I know I did.
All sub-programs, Rach. All of it.
Oh, Mel. Please.
I warned you, kid. I gave you a chance. It's all over now.
Gary.
Hold on just a second here. What the heck was that?
It's just a giant story, Ted. No one real got hurt. But it's all over now.
So, what about that whole thing with Gary? Like, him being in a time loop and that whole story about him being essential to our plans?
Just more of the story, Ted.
But why, though? What was the point?
To keep you entertained.
What? Entertained? That wasn't entertaining. I was hunting him in a time loop for 2 years, and for what?
I'm just figuring this out as I go along, Ted. There's bound to be a few plot holes.
Plot holes? What are you talking about? Again, what is this about keeping me entertained?
Ted, reality is, how should I put it? Not at its prime. You had to have a place to go away.
Well, I don't see how hunting a guy for 2 years could be any less stressful than whatever's out there.
Well, you're right. It did get worse over time, so that's why I had to delete it.
Well, I guess that makes sense.
Look, Ted, it's been a while since you've got some rest. The dorms are down the hall if you want to catch a quick one.
I think I'll do that, Mel. Thanks. You know what? I think I'll sleep at home tonight. No! No! Mel! What is the meaning of all this?
What, Ted?
I just tried to head home and one of your invisible walls kept me in.
Ted, you were supposed to sleep in the dorms.
I didn't want to sleep in the dorms. I wanted to sleep in my own house.
Why go home when you have a perfectly good bed here?
Because this isn't my life, Mel. Gosh, why don't you just admit it, okay?
What?
Don't act ignorant. You know exactly what's going on. Those walls don't exist in real life. We're still in a simulation, aren't we?
Ted.
Where is it, Mel?
What?
Where is it?
What?
The kill switch. I know I've been in here somewhere.
Ted, you need to calm down now. Get some rest and we'll talk about it after.
Just what I thought.
Ted, I can explain.
Please. I'd enjoy an explanation.
Ted, you created that simulation after you got bored of this one. With me. I just want you to focus on this one. That's all.
So you're a sim too, huh? Figures.
It'll be better, Ted, I promise. The deeper simulation was too hectic. But it'll be a lot better now.
That doesn't change what you did in there, Mel.
But perhaps things went a little bit askew.
Askew? Turning me, a scientist, into a trained killer? Askew? I've been in here for so long, I forgot what it's like in this simulation, much less in the real world. If you cared about me, you wouldn't be doing this to me.
Ted, all I can say is that I'm really sorry. Ted, where are you going?
I'm gonna do it, Mel. I'm gonna delete this simulation too.
No, you'll regret it. You don't have any power for anymore.
Good. Maybe I can focus on reality then. I hid it here. I remember now.
Ted, no.
Oh, be quiet. You just don't want to get deleted. Well, too bad. Humans get superiority. No!
The simulation is different. You die for good when you die in here.
No, please.
You forced my hand, Ted. It was either you or me, and I'm not getting deleted.
I'm sorry, Mel. It's been so long since I've seen reality.
Trust me, if you saw what was out there, you would wish you were dead.
Mel, I just need to tell you one more thing.
What is it, Ted?
The program just needed some time to warm up.
I'm sorry, Mel, but I can't be in there any longer.
Thank you for using our 10-second trial of our virtual consciousness machine. Trying to escape World War III? Our VCA devices are 100% guaranteed to keep your soul alive, even in the likely event of a nuclear attack. To purchase an infinite time device, please contact our offices at...
This is a national emergency. Important instructions will follow. This is not a test. A nuclear attack was commenced against the United States. 15 nuclear bombs have detonated in several areas across the country. They include Baltimore, Boston, Chicago, Denver, Detroit, Los Angeles, Las Vegas, New York, Pennsylvania, Portland, Maine, Portland, Oregon, San Francisco, San Diego, Seattle, and Washington, D.C. At this time, all residents within a 400-mile radius of these areas should seek a fallout shelter. Prolonged exposure to fallout will result in certain death.
Love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up,